Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Trade Ideas for the Week. It is about 7:39 p.m. on Sunday, May 20th. This is Bud Fox with Ichimoku Trade. Before we begin, let's go to our disclaimer. This is for educational purposes only. We do not recommend doing any trading. If you are going to trade any sort of financial instrument, you should consult your professional licensed financial advisor. Again, this is for educational purposes only. So, let's go over first the three trades that we did last time. First trade that we were looking at the last time we spoke, or I spoke, was C Drill Partners. We were looking at the 340 level, I guess somewhere it was around here, I guess. And we were talking about a breakout. So, and we discussed certain things like this is an energy stock, just the exponential money that they're going to make once oil moves higher. If it gets to like 80, then the stock really starts to lever up on its earnings. And so we like the first break. This is something that was on our value sheet a few months ago, so we've been watching this for a while. But we were discussing this breakout here. You had a green shaded area and you had white crosses. So you got a green shaded area with white crosses underneath price. It's usually a very good sign. It's what we like to look for. So it broke the 340 level, kind of tested the next resistance almost. I believe it closed at $3.72. So from 340, that's 37 cents. So that's more than a 10% move already. I think there's more to go. I still think oil is going to at least test 75. Let's see. I think this Cajunson could move up to around 350. Probably get some crosses move up. So I would be looking to buy around there, maybe an add-on. But I like this to get through here, make new highs. You got everything right now on your side. Momentum's on your side. Future clouds on your side. I mean, everything's on your side. I like the fundamentals. Let's move on to the next one. Oops, wrong keyboard. Too many keyboards here. Okay, next one is Limelight Networks. Now, when this thing originally gapped on this day, 12 million shares, it was on good earnings. I liked it. We were looking for a breakout. It was about 5:30. So I guess we were looking at it here. Everything future, cloud momentum, everything here's on our side. We got the green shaded area we had. We had support crosses. Probably talked about how we were a little uncomfortable about how far away they were. Nonetheless, it broke out. However, it was obviously a fake break. Could not hold the break. It came back down. So now, I do like the stock, but I think I'm only going to have to enter it if it pulls back. Or if this Cajunson moves up, this Cajunson gets up to here, then I'll be buying it up there, and then it has to go on the next break. But I mean, right now, obviously, the fake break doesn't bode well. Still not tanking, so we'll see. Maybe we could drop down to a lower time frame and see if you could find a better entry. The last one that we talked about 2 weeks ago was Sea Change. Now, when we were speaking about Sea Change, I guess we were looking somewhere, some kind of break around here. We had the green shaded area, however, and I guess this was 2 weeks ago we spoke about it, so we were probably in here. And I guess I was talking about how we had these crosses down here, and I would prefer the pullback because we hadn't broken out of the cloud yet. So I wanted the pullback. We did get out of the cloud, did not break up. Boom, pulled right back to the Cajunson, giving us a great entry point. Now, if this thing can finally make its move, It's still got a ways to go. We'd like to clear out the way for momentum. We'll see. It could go either way, and it needs to do some work for us. But I like the low risk entry here at the Cajun. Yeah, 10-cent risk. So either way, it gave us an entry. Now let's look at a couple of things for this coming week. Now this Vivis, this week got the trade had already happened. So you had the breakout through here on this day, where there was the entry. But this thing's just kept on going. I like it still. The CEO on this day right here, this red bar, CEO picked up I think 500,000 or 1 million shares. So either way, he either had bought 500,000 recently and added 500,000 on that red bar, or he bought 1 million that day. Either way, they've already gotten their letter from the NASDAQ that they have to get to $1, otherwise they're going to be delisted. Don't know why the CEO would buy 1 million shares if he thought he was going to have to do a reverse split. So if we look at the technicals, you got the crosses moving up, momentum's on your side, you have a green shaded area. I mean, look at this. If you just look at the setup, the green shaded area crosses underneath price. That's what we like to look for. Bam. So maybe this is kind of hindsight. I mean, I didn't really get it until the day it broke out. So it would have been great if I caught it here and was able to talk about it. But I didn't do a video last week, so we couldn't. But I still like it on a pullback. I mean, Cajun will be a flat at 60 cents. If it gets back there, I'd definitely take a shot. I don't think it even goes back there, but we'll see what happens. My next stock. Now, I'm probably biased on this because I've been talking about this stock for 9 months. I like the fundamentals. Unfortunately, they derive a lot of their income from Canada, so the whole NAFTA thing is screwing them. But it's definitely priced for an adverse NAFTA effect. Right now, this thing's bottomed out. You got the kind of double bottom here. Exactly a double bottom. I mean, you got right here 14, 14, double bottom. Wouldn't need to get above this line I drew in right here. Not only that, but you have the red shaded area that immediately reversed. That's something I like to look for in a bottom too. Yeah, it got the red shaded area, bam, right back. So you got price above the crosses here starting to form. It's getting out of the cloud. You don't got momentum yet, so it's got some work to do, but something to keep an eye on. Another thing I want to talk about is a lot of these stocks, at least I've been noticing. I remember back in 2000, any stock that had the word communications, internet, whatever it was, as soon as it hit my screen, I would just buy it because they were going nuts. And right now, anything with the word energy is just going nuts. So if you look here, it's going to give you some examples. Oasis Petro. I had caught this. I actually caught this, I believe, on this day. It was looking great. Prices, crosses underneath price. You have the red shaded area, which immediately reversed, gapped up, and straight up. I mean, this thing obviously is, you got 800,000 oversold red crosses here. I'm sorry, overbought. So, yeah, you're not going to get into this thing now. Another stock that I was playing, similar. Again, another stock has the word energy in it. Just going sick. As soon as it broke out, right here. When it broke out from $1, it's now 208. I don't think you can get into this here, but if you guys are out there scanning for stocks and you come across something with energy, I mean, yeah, you gotta play it while it's hot. Some other breakouts just to keep an eye on. This Harmonic Inc. You can see there's clearly resistance here. We had this green shaded area, bumped up, couldn't break it. Then we gapped above it and immediately failed. Went into a red shaded area and immediately reversed. So we got the red shaded area, then immediately reversed. We've got crosses underneath price. Momentum is finally on our side. So keep an eye on this thing. Let's see what happens with this week. Another thing that kind of had a breakout. I don't know if this is not great, but I mean, you see, you had a little top here, top around here. Now we got another top, which was broken on Friday. You got the crosses underneath price. Momentum's on your side now. So I don't know about the follow through on this, but either way, you got that 174 level. You know, if it breaks that, you just got to dump it. But who knows? Maybe this thing can keep the rally going, get some momentum. So that is pretty much it for the week. If you guys have questions, send them in. We'll be willing to do pretty much anything you want. You can send an email to info@ichimokutrade.com. Otherwise, this is Bud Fox. Have a good week. Good luck to all.